So in the case with these illegal abortions, when women survived, they were charged with performing an illegal operation. And when women died, they were charged with murder. So it was headlined, "Kiss Me, Frank, I'm Going." And it was about a landlady in Lower Town and a prominent hall doctor who were tried repeatedly for murder and for performing illegal operations related to abortions that they did in Ottawa 100 years ago. None of the charges ever stuck against Annie Balcom or Dr. Ouimet, but these were front page news in the newspaper, which at the time had 2 editions, so morning and afternoon. And the court reporter of the day described the courtroom being closed because of the sensitive nature of the testimony. It was very veiled, the way the then Ottawa Journal wrote about it 100 years ago. I mean, the word abortion is rarely used. They never talked about babies. They never talked about you know, the consequences to unwed mothers or to the women. You know, one of the women who survived was a mother of 5 who'd recently been widowed and had been told that to have another baby would kill her. So no one talked about what it was like to be pregnant in that context. I was working on a story about funeral selfies because there was criticism about people using their cell phones to take pictures of themselves with the dead at funerals. And it struck me that this is a phenomenon that's as old as photography. I found a wonderful collection in the archives, digital collection, by William Topley, who was a society photographer in Ottawa around the turn of the century. And he took pictures of the dead, from babies to the Bishop of Ottawa. And among the pictures was Warner Balcom, who was 9 or 10 in 1901 when he died. He drowned in the Rideau Canal trying to save another little boy from drowning as they were fishing. And this picture had his mother, Annie Balcom, and his siblings arrayed around him, his dead body on a couch. And in trying to find out more about the circumstances of his death, I discovered that his mother had been a reputed, anyway, notorious abortionist in Ottawa, and was fascinated. It was at the same time that there were protesters outside the Morgentaler Clinic on Bank Street, and I stumbled across this story, and it just really has struck me the lengths to which women are willing to go if they're pregnant and don't want to be, and the kinds of consequences they faced and what they were willing to, the risks that they were willing to take.